breached the boundaries of the multiverse not to explore, but to beg for help. The structural integrity of our reality is collapsing. He took our son. A boy has the power to reshape atoms with a thought. If he harnesses that power, he will be unstoppable. Where is he now? Have you heard of Latveria?
He is a variant, a Tony Stark who never learned to sacrifice. When he was captured in that cave, he didn't turn to technology, he turned to magic.
Yo. Channel 6 podcast on Sunday night. Coming off of a overtime game. Rams beating the Bears. Going to the NFC title game. Joined by my boy, Polo Smith 81. Mr. Miles Smith, what's going on?
What's going on, man? It was some good games this weekend, but a lot of controversy. And we here to talk about it.
Yeah. The NFL playoff was sponsored to you by DraftKings and Underdog. So that ought to tell you a lot right there. But like I say, the Rams beat the Bears in overtime 17-20. Caleb Williams in his second year in the league. I know people was trying to pin that bust label on him because of how he performed last year, but you know he got a better coach this year. That was able the coach fit the offense to his style of play or whatever. So he's finally putting it together like he should. The Rams, I don't know, Matt Stafford. It's been rumblings for the past 2-3 years about the Rams moving on from him, and I think maybe, I don't know, either he might want out this time. By the time the season over with it, they might try to trade him, get something for him. We'll see. But they moving on to the NFC Championship. Bears are. But so far, what you thought about these games this weekend?
That game probably was the best game. That one and the Buffalo game probably was the best game of the weekend.
Yeah.
Man. Look, man, a lot of controversial calls and a lot of these playoff games, especially in that one in Buffalo yesterday, which I totally agree with the Bills. That was a catch. And I feel like this year, this is just my opinion, I feel like the NFL want to get in the Super Bowl who they want to get in the Super Bowl, because it being, I'll just keep it a buck. It been how many times Patrick Mahomes been to the Super Bowl?
4.
Okay, he been to the Super Bowl 4 times. And how many championship? How many championship games he done played in?
You mean
how
4?
Many,
4 Super Bowls, 4 championships.
How many AFC championship games he done played in?
Shit.
Yeah. You see where I'm about to go with this. You see where I'm about to go with this. Okay. And no, that's the AFC side of things. Okay, NFC side of things. Okay, the Rams won it that year. They had it in LA, whatever. But really, since then, be perfectly honest, been mostly either Jalen Hurts or the 49ers, basically.
Yep.
I mean the Eagles and the 49ers, but if y'all know, if y'all people follow me, you know what I'm getting at. They ain't want no black quarterback in the Super Bowl this year. Basically.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like.
That and I feel like, and we're gonna see how it goes when the AFC Championship comes. Like you said, the fix might be in to a certain extent. They're gonna want to probably try to get the Patriots in because the NFL more than likely seen the hit that ESPN and ABC took during the NBA finals when they
Mm-hmm.
had the Thunder and they seen how bad the ratings was.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the second worst ratings of all time. But for the NBA finals, I think the worst was the San Antonio Spurs versus the
Detroit Pistons.
who was it?
But it's Detroit Pistons. I think.
What the
I
Spurs
think.
and yeah, it was the Spurs and the Pistons. Yep,
Uh,
it was the Spurs and the Pistons.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was
And that
Spurs
was
and
a good
Pistons.
series. Ended up going 7 games,
So
ain't it? Then it go 6 or 7 games.
yeah, yeah, but nobody watched it.
Nobody watched.
But actual basketball fans, but you know the TV product isn't for
Yeah. Yeah.
basketball
Hold on, you
fan.
breaking up, Marcus?
It's fast. Hold on. So that's what that's about.
Yeah.
So I think the
And
NFL trying to avoid that.
yeah, I tell you another something else too to pay attention to, and it's right to tomorrow night. Even though, even though I'm a Miami fan, and I think Indiana legit. Look here, man. So it's gonna be some strange things might go on in that game tomorrow. Don't be shocked, especially since you know who's gonna be in attendance.
Yeah, but this is the thing about that. Like I posted on Twitter earlier today. We'll get back to that in a minute about the referees and stuff. You got to run that scoreboard up so you don't leave it in the referee hands.
Yeah, I totally agree.
So I think Indiana, I think Indiana will be fine because even if some funny business is going on, that score is gonna be so big, and I think Indiana's gonna get out there quick. I don't think it's gonna be no messing around. I
Hmm.
see a, I see I see a a turnover early in the game, like a interception or a fumble slash
Hmm.
recovery. I see one of them early going on early in the game. Like Indiana gonna get out there. Indiana gonna get out there quick. They ain't gonna play around.
Yeah, I agree with you
They
too.
can't.
Because if they don't and they let Miami slow that game down, it's gonna be a long night. And
Mm-hmm.
anything can happen. I ain't gonna lie.
Cause see Carson. Cause one thing about Carson Big, his problem always being he don't come out the gate
Hmm.
doing good. He gotta warm up.
Yep.
That's why, like you say, the longer the game go, the more it'll play in his favor. That's just like how it was at Georgia. That's how it been in the game. A lot of games he been in Miami, he'll come from behind and win. So like I say, you gotta blow them like I say out to make sure he can't catch back up because
Yeah.
that's the type of ball he play for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know if
Yeah.
that got to do with the overall. Miami offense or that's him. But like I say, it's partly him too, because that's how he was in Georgia. It just take him,
Yeah. Well,
like I say, the warm up.
yeah, at the beginning of the season, they were trying to go out there and light it up. You know what I'm saying? But then
Mhm.
he had them 3 games where he started turning the ball over. And that's when they went ahead and
Yeah.
started right before the playoffs, they started slowing it back up. You know. So
You know why? You know what the problem was with that? The same
mm,
thing last year. Well, yeah, same thing last year.
mm,
He was trying to win himself last year. He was trying to win himself that Heisman because at the
yep.
beginning of the season he was a candidate. So he started doing a bunch of he, he started doing a bunch of selfish stuff to
Mm-hmm.
try to win himself that Heisman instead of thinking of the whole team. And he was pulling that same stuff again this year.
Mm-hmm. And
Like,
you notice since this playoff run done started, his draft stock done went back up.
mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So
And that
yeah,
was one of his reasons he stayed
he went back.
for
Yep.
not going into the draft or getting out of the draft and going back into school because he knew he could have probably got his grade higher, his draft grade higher.
Mm-hmm.
He would have probably if he would have came out, he would have probably been mid second. I ain't gonna say third round, but he would have probably been mid second at the latest.
And you know what's crazy? Folks gonna call me crazy. I think he a late first round pick.
Yeah, he is now. Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think he is
this
now, especially look,
these Miami.
especially as Jackson Dart. Where Jackson Dart went last year? Top 5? Then he go in top 5, top 6, something like that. So
Mm-hmm.
I know. Yeah, he done got his stock of somebody, and you know how it is. We a long way from. We really ain't that long way from draft time, but I can all if they win tomorrow night, I can already see it. He probably gonna go to the combine. I'm pretty sure he gonna go to the combine because they probably gonna ask him to, and he gonna light it up. And you know how these combines is on TV now; everybody can see it. Oh man, his arm is so impressive. It's gonna start with that. He got the size. Don't be shocked. He moved. He moved back up in the top 10. I wouldn't be shocked. But it's about to get real. It's about to get
While we
interesting.
on the submarine, before we move on to something else, I want to ask you about. I want to ask you about Trinidad Chambers more to the core to get that extra year eligibility. Um,
Well,
he doesn't want to go at old Miss. Also, there's another rumor out there that he may want to go in the portal if he does get another year eligibility. There's another rumor of that out there,
mhm.
but it is going uh, uh, um top goes into the draft. Now, of course, I'm pretty sure the main reason he want to come back to school is because he want to get that guaranteed NIL money.
Yeah, yeah.
Ain't no guaranteed money
And
if he
Ole
go
Miss
to
gave
if
him,
if he go into the draft. And
and what Ole Miss gave him with that new deal. Then they give him about 5, 4, 5
oh, I don't know
million.
what I don't know what I don't know what
Yeah, I think it's about 4 or 5 mil.
5 million is the going rate for quarterback. Yeah,
Well, it just went up after yesterday. Yeah, Mark. It just went up after yesterday.
so that's probably what he got.
Well, that going rate. Well, that part what he got with that whole Darren Metzler thing. I think the rate went up.
Like I say, take his chances. You think he need to just take his chances, like you say, like you was talking about with Carson Bent, just go to the combine, maybe play in the East West game or play in the Senior Bowl, uh, go to his senior day
Yeah,
and try to get it and try to stock up.
yeah. I think.
Because if he's top, he can easily move into the first round if he already top second.
Yeah, he got to be. I mean,
Mind you, but consideration. Go ahead.
I think he going in the draft. I don't think he finna get that extra year eligibility. I mean, they can take it up to the court
Yeah,
all they want. Ole Miss trying to do help him out with that because they need a quarterback next year. I mean, so it ain't no secret. And
yeah. Like I also said, it's a rumor out there that say if he get it, he might try to go in the portal. It's a rumor. It's a rumor out there for that. Saying for that. So
but I wonder where
you
you
never
go
know.
because
But
I know it can't be LSU because they got Sam Levitt now. And he ain't gonna start over Sam
hmm
Levitt. You know what I'm saying? So it'll be with me. To me, you need to if you're gonna go back to school, you need to go stay at Ole Miss because what I've been reading, the offense who they hired was as the offense coordinator for next year was Derek Kiffin a couple years ago or something like that. He coming from East Carolina, so the offense basically gonna be the same. So if I was him, I go in and just stay where I'm at. Unless it's unless I'm finna go
yeah,
somewhere like let me see. Even though they don't need no quarterback, unless I'm going to Ohio State or something, you know what I'm saying? That about the only way I'm gonna do that. Maybe USC, but I don't see I I don't see them
you
giving
talking
him
about
the extra
South
year.
Carolina or Southern Cal?
Oh, Southern Cal. No, they got a quarterback too, so it don't like I said, the quarterback options unless like I sent y'all in the group chat last night, pretty much the whole situation with Dan Mitchell, he did just like from everything I read, he did the
hmm
same thing like old boy at Washington did. But the difference with him, he didn't sign no paper. He didn't sign no paper. So he entered the portal because I guess Miami done talked to him. And Miami really, they said he probably finna get, they're gonna have to pay his buyout at Duke, Marcus. And I guess that's about 4 million right there. That just say 4 million. That say buyout 4 million. Then you finna give him about 4 or 5 on top of that. So basically,
Yeah,
that's why I said the price of quarterback don't went up because basically it's gonna be that's about 8 9 mil right there. So
yeah,
and
it
I
is.
don't blame and like I know who Darren Mitchell is. I know you said you ain't seen him much, but I seen him. Dude legit. He just played for Duke. Cause let's be real about this. If he played for Tulane this year in that college playoff game against Ole Miss, they would have probably put on a better showing than Tulane did this year
hmm
against Ole Miss. They wouldn't have won the game or nothing, but they would have put on a better show. Look, the dude got paid last year and went to Duke. Even though I know Duke football program improving They putting some money into it, but the dude left there and went to Duke. And say what you want, they did win the ACC this year. So I mean, I'm man, you put it like this. But like next season, I know all these fans like they call for college football. You like your quarterback and all this stuff. You don't know if you're gonna have your quarterback till the end of January, till February, till the transfer portal close. You don't know if you're gonna have your quarterback or not.
Yeah,
You don't know. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Tomorrow, your boy, somebody
and
could
another
want
thing,
to jump
one
in the
thing I'm gonna
portal.
take about
Mm-hmm. Cause now it's only one.
one
Ain't it
thing is
only
gonna
one
well,
transfer
not
portal?
just one thing. One of many things it's gonna take for Duke. Number one, they gonna need they look and get a currency type, and they're gonna have that type of coach to want to come there
Mm-hmm.
that take on that type of program and build and rebuild it from him.
Like,
And
what you
go
talking
ahead.
about, Duke? What you talking about, Duke? Um, I'm gonna say it like this.
Yeah, yeah,
I give Manny Diaz credit. He done a good job since. Well, he done been there now. I think this was his second year at Duke. He done a good job. He done won 8, 9 games.
yeah,
Both years. I give him credit. I thought when he was at Miami, he got a raw deal. But I
he
can't.
did.
Yeah, I can't be mad at Darren Mitchell because Darren Mitchell, and I know how he looking at it. He looking at it like, shoot, I go to Miami, either I'm be contending for a college football playoff spot. I'm a and if you look at it, what happened with Cam Ward, I could get in a top pick I could be a top pick in the draft. That's probably
Yep.
what he looking at it. So going to Miami right now it's the thing. I do feel like with the whole transfer portal, they're gonna have to do something because they're gonna have to salary cap it something because all this movement like this, how many
Yeah.
kids was in the portal? Like 3,000 kids and all this went in the portal. 4,000, man. They're gonna have to do something about that. Then tampering is crazy. Like to be real, I give credit to them coaches like Kirby Smart, Marcus Freeman, who else done been even though I don't like Ryan Day to be sustainable, these last couple of years, the way
Yeah.
they've been sustainable with this whole portal thing, I give them credit. Even looking at Indiana with Kirsten Net, and he only been there 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, he probably to me, I know everybody talking about Sam Levitt in the portal. To me, Indiana got the best quarterback out the portal, and that's gonna be old boy from TCU. Just think about it. This dude
Yeah.
left TCU. This dude left TCU in Texas to go to Indiana. Think about it. Ain't it Bloomington, Indiana?
So that I'll tell you something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Bloomington. That's the
Mm-hmm.
state. That's the hometown of State Farm.
Mm-hmm. So that's why I'm like, man, I won't be shy. Man, I'm gonna tell you something. Indiana gonna be a problem for a while. With the money they got backed up, Oregon gonna be up there. It's gonna be certain schools. I won't be
And
surprised next year be another school come out of nowhere. We be like, how they got good?
one one step they is taking starting next year towards reining in the NIL. The first step they taking, I don't know what's gonna happen afterwards, but the first year starting next year, you're not going to be able to you're not going to be able to enter the portal till after the national championship game
I feel like they should have been there. That should have
is
been.
over.
That should have been. That should have been done a while back.
Yeah,
That should have been done. Or that should have been the first thing they did.
but yeah, that's, that's going to be
Well,
one
that's
thing
good.
going to into
But see, that's why they had
effect.
that meeting today where
That
they were
should
trying to
help.
add teams,
Uh,
right? Then they had that meeting today. Did you hear that
yeah,
craziness? What the Big Ten was trying to do? Did you see that? Where the Big Ten was trying to get, they said we might as well make it a 2014 playoff.
yeah.
Yeah, and everybody
That's
like, what?
basically going back to the damn 80s and 90s.
Yeah, they said the Big Ten,
That's basically going back to like the
see,
80s and
that's it. But see, that's the Big Ten trying to be slick.
90s, ain't
The
it?
Big Ten, the Big Ten trying to be slick. They trying to get many teams in there as possible. That's what they trying to do.
And uh and that's gonna be like what year that ship? That was like 1990, wasn't it? And
Something like
that
that.
was like just before that was like a few years before they started.
Mm.
But that was a tournament system back then, wasn't it?
Something like that. Yeah, yeah. Because I 20,
So
24 teams to me too many. I feel like 24 too many. I feel like 16. That's it. That's the cutoff
in the
point right there.
NFL
That might
playoffs.
be too many too. So I mean, cause
And if you for it to make sense, I think if they did before, you would just have more teams that get to skip the first round. You would have to.
yeah,
I,
yeah, you're right.
and I think it would still be the same amount of, but you would have.
Oh, Marcus froze up. What up, Tat Mo, CEO?
What's happening? What's happening?
What up? I see
Boy,
you froze. I see
y'all,
you
y'all,
froze up.
y'all 28 in, so I would assume y'all went ahead and discuss all the other.
Well, first thing first, we discussed the playoff game, but we didn't go too deep because we were talking about national championship game tomorrow and how this
Mm-hmm.
transfer portal done affected things,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And today they had a meeting. NCAA had a meeting today in Miami where they was trying to expand the playoff. The SEC wanted to go to 16 teams, and the Big Ten wanted to go to 2014.
God darn.
Like I told Marcus, 24 too much to me. To me, I think 16. If you really gonna spend 16, need to be the end all be all.
Yeah, that wouldn't be too bad.
But I told Marcus this a while back. Um, I feel like a lot of these conferences, a lot of stuff gonna happen. Cause since the Pac-12 coming back next year, basically, some teams gonna go back to the Pac-12. That's what I think. Because USC, they should have stayed in the Pac-12.
No,
It's doing them no justice being in the Big Ten.
at,
They was the big dog in the other. They was the big dog in the Pac-12.
Because they're not gonna win no Big Ten no time soon unless they have a
No.
strong recruiting class or
Oh, they got the
transfer
number
class.
one. They got the number one recruiting class. But I just don't think Lincoln Riley the man gonna get them there.
Oh,
Shoot, they already ready to kick him out anyway. But I just think I told Marcus I think UCLA will probably be back in the Pac-12. I won't be shocked if Stanford and Cal go back to the Pac-12, and I won't be shocked if the Pac-12 try to get UNLV.
Mm. Hey man,
Cause
who knows?
look at this mess we're gonna have next year. Northern Illinois is gonna be in the Mountain West next year, dog. I mean, come on now.
They gonna have to figure it out, man.
Yeah, and be honest, I think the Pac-12 gonna be a good conference next year. Just in their first year, I think it's gonna be good with the 8 teams they got. But I think everybody think boys are gonna run away with it. But don't sleep on San Diego State. Shoot, they
They've
had
all
the
they've always been like quiet good, man. Like
yeah, they had the number
under
one.
the radar,
They had like one of
type.
the best. They had one of the best defenses in the country. The only reason they ain't playing the Mountain West Championship last year is because the Mountain West Championship, because they had like a four-way tie or something like that, and they basically let a computer decide who was gonna play in the Mountain West Championship. Come on,
Oh
man. New
man,
Mexico should have been playing for it. I mean, San Diego State probably should have been playing for it, but they went with UNLV and Boise State.
a computer decided that.
Yes. Yes.
If all else failed, couldn't they do some kind of like a just a straight game between them two games and let that decide it all as opposed to
I would think so, but I don't know how it came up that way. Because when I saw it, because I knew they had a four-way tie, but I thought certain winning percentage or something like that, or some math. That's the way you're gonna be chosen. But they to me, I don't think no computer chose them. They just put Boise State and UNLV in there. That's what I think happened. Cause they probably felt like ain't nobody want to see New Mexico in the Pac-12 championship game. You know what I'm saying? Not Pac-12, but Mountain West.
hmm
Mm-hmm. That's what I
well,
think happened.
I just saw where the Rams beat the Bears.
Yeah, that was a good game. I probably that one and that Bills game yesterday. Them the two best of the weekend to me.
And that other one, Seattle, just proves why I wanted what's the name as a head coach. I
Like you talking
mean,
about Kubiak?
hey, you see the point total they put up, man.
Yeah, but I think what's holding. I think Kubiak won that Raider job, man. I think they finna put Kubiak with uh your boy from Indiana.
Well,
That's what I'm thinking.
I mean, I see it's already up there, so I would assume y'all done talked about the Stefanski thing.
No, we haven't talked about it yet. You want to go ahead and go and start on that? How you feel about that hire? I I actually, crazy as it's gonna sound, I actually think it's a good hire.
What are you basing that on?
If you go by Kevin Stefanski history,
Mm,
the man is a two-time NFL Coach of the Year. The man, the man did take the Browns with Baker Mayfield. They ain't made the AFC champ that year. That year they went on that run. He had the
hmm
Browns looking when he had weapons. He had the Browns looking pretty good.
Right.
When he was with Minnesota, he went to the NFC Championship. He was the offensive coordinator. That was with Stephon Diggs, and I forgot who the quarterback was. One Kirk Cousins, but they went to the NFC Championship game when they played the Eagles that year. So his offensive mind, let's just be real. The Browns ain't have no weapons this year, bro.
No.
And then too, this is what I think. I know everybody tried to say he tried to sabotage Shador or whatever, but I think The Browns owner told him, "You better not make this boy look good, cause I ain't want it." That's what I think. Cause
You don't think it's what I told you about that little standing situation that happened years ago between um um Dion and uh Stefanski's father-in-law?
nah. Only reason I say nah, cause I saw them. Only reason I'll say no, it's possible. But the only reason I say no is because we don't.
People can hold some long grudges now.
That's true. I no, I ain't disagreeing. But we done seen them talk, and they were pretty cool with each other. When I seen, like I said, anything possible. People hold grudges, but I think two man. I just think, especially this past year, he didn't have no weapons. Now I don't think he wanted Deshaun Watson. I do think that because he felt like they should have kept Baker Mayfield.
Hmm.
That's what I think. Now the question is, how you feel about it?
Uh, where the history points to him being there and who we got already there as a quarterback because they already got history together, him and Kurt.
Mm,
Um, I mean, I'm not gonna bash him
right,
because
because some of
because I mean the man knows what he's doing. Me personally, I initially when I saw it, I just wasn't happy with the pick. But
mhm,
the way I see it is this: he's got to show and prove. But what I he has a stacked offense, and if he don't know how to utilize that, shame on him. Then kick his ass got to ride.
right,
He's got
right,
he's got a stacked offense right now.
right.
So the question is, what are you gonna do with it? Because it's at your damn disposal.
I totally agree with that, and I think that's fair too. And and I'm be honest, I know I'm not a Falcon fan, but I'm paying attention to him more now because you guys and we talk about him on the show. And I'm gonna trust Matt Ryan, man.
Say that again.
I'm gonna trust Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan made the decision.
Oh,
You
I know,
know, you
I know.
know, he made the decision, and I think Matt Ryan got know some stuff. So I'm gonna roll with it. Now I seen y'all keeping the defense coordinator, which I think that's smart.
That was smart.
I think that's smart. Now
Yes.
that thing about getting Tommy Reese as your offense coordinator, I don't think you want that. Now.
I seen something where we might be getting
Bill Callahan's son.
yeah, I seen
Yeah,
that. Yeah,
that's a little bit better.
I
I
saw that.
prefer that than Tommy Reese. Look, like I explained to Marcus last night. You know me personally, I got bad history with Tommy Reese. You
Oh, I
know,
know.
I Notre Dame legend. We love you, Tommy. But Tommy Reese tried to sabotage Marcus Freeman his first year. A lot of people don't know that.
Oh,
He was Marcus Freeman offensive coordinator Marcus Freeman first year.
mm.
And he tried to sabotage him because he was upset he didn't get the job.
See,
And see,
man, when folks feel a certain way about stuff, bro.
right, like dude, this dude had us playing quarterbacks. I knew they wasn't no good. And that's when Marcus Freeman went ahead and got rid of him. so and that's when he went down to Alabama. And then you saw what happened with that. Alabama went through three quarterbacks before they finally decided they were gonna let old boy play. You know what I'm saying? The black dude just got drafted last year. He couldn't throw, but he can run.
Who?
Uh, what was the quarterback at Alabama last year?
Oh,
Uh,
you talking about Jalen Milrow.
Jill, yes, yes. So Tommy Reese, thumbs down on that. I don't know what all the big fuss about him about for. To me
But there,
personally.
but there's another piece too now. Now that the 49ers lost, so I'm wondering, are they gonna get that dude as a GM like they've been saying, or are they gonna,
Go
or
Ian Cunningham.
yeah,
Marcus said something about last night. I ain't never heard this. So this kind of new to me. So
which is
if
what
y'all get Ian Cunningham, y'all got to give up draft picks.
I ain't seen nothing like that yet.
Comp picks. Excuse me, comp picks.
I ain't seen nothing like that yet. But I mean, then again, I mean, it's been known to happen.
But see,
So
it shouldn't. Like I told the Marcus, it shouldn't be nowhere to be that way since it's a promotion.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying? He gonna be promoted. So
Yeah.
so that's why I was like,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think he was gonna that was gonna happen. But I don't know. It could be. I'm about like you. It's probably down to him and that dude in San Francisco.
I
Makes sense.
mean, it's because they both come from good organizations, man. So either or one of those two would be just fine as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm gonna tell you this, man. I know y'all offense is stacked, and I mean it's really stacked.
man,
Especially if y'all keep the tight end, which I think he's stinking.
I'm hoping, and my
I think
guess
they.
is
I think they're
he's
gonna
gonna
friend.
restructure. He's gonna restructure his
They're gonna
contract.
franchise him and restructure the deal. That's what I think they probably gonna do. But how you feel about Brandon Ayuk?
Shit, he can play if this here is if this
Well,
here if this here in the right frame of mind.
You know the only, I'm just giving you. You know the only reason he didn't play for San Francisco because they didn't want to share him his bonus money and all that stuff. That's why he didn't play. He said, "Bump it, I'll just rehab the rest of the year."
Yeah, he
But I think he gonna. Matter of fact, they said he gonna get traded this off season. So I wouldn't be shocked if a lot of a lot of these teams, a two team, y'all. I'm gonna put y'all on that list, and the Washington Commanders go after him, especially if y'all do get the guy from San Francisco.
there's somebody else in play too now that I've been seeing a lot of, bruh. A big
Hmm.
name. He just haven't been playing. But here was the quote that he been saying. I want to go home and play football. Now I'm gonna give you his nickname, Cheetah.
I don't think y'all need that in your organization. That's just me. I saw it on Twitter or X. Nah, I don't think y'all need it. I think Sheila got a lot of stuff going on.
Personally, he do for sure.
Yeah. And we pretty much know he ain't gonna be in Miami next year, that's for sure. Um I mean anything possible. I don't think
Yeah,
Atlanta.
one thing about just professional athletes when they ain't happy,
Oh yeah. I mean,
and then
look.
a change of location. That's all it really takes. I ain't saying about any other stuff, but just a change of location have a way of
Right,
bringing
getting
out
to you. Yeah, yeah. I
bringing out
agree.
bringing out how a person play, man. So
I agree with that. That's why I feel like personally, like we talking about receivers, let's talk about the AJ Brown situation.
mhm.
Okay. This is how I feel about that. I feel like all them boys on the Eagles offensive side of that ball knew that offense was a piece of shit. I'm talking about from the quarterback to the wide receiver. That's why I don't. I know him and Sirianni got into it, and I think the reason him and Sirianni got into it, especially last Sunday, but because he probably yelling, man, you know this offense, these routes and stuff we running is a piece of crap. That was some of the worst. Other than the day what I saw with the Texans, the Eagles offense was the worst I seen all season, especially in the second half of game. So I feel like I think, especially here in Howard Roseman press conference, was that Thursday or Friday? I heard it.
Mm-hmm.
The man specifically came out. I don't want to trade. He came out there and said that. He said when you get good players like that, you don't trade. That's what he said. This is
You're
what I
right.
think.
You're
This is
right.
what I think. Whoever be that offense coordinator, that new offense coordinator, finna be highly important. It's gonna be highly important. Now, who it's gonna be, I don't know.
Mm.
So we'll wait and see. I've
Yeah, you're
seen a
right.
few names. A lot of one name. A lot of people keep saying is Mike Dayball for the Eagles offense coordinator because he coached Jalen in Alabama. But if we got any Eagle fans watching, I do have to rephrase y'all that Mike Dayball did bench Jalen Hurts at Alabama too. So make sure y'all remember that. He benched him for two.
Oh, okay.
So make sure y'all remember all that. Like a lot of people saying Brian Dayball, I tell you who I really want as an Eagle
Who?
fan. I know some people say they don't want to mess with him, but me, I wouldn't mind Cliff Kingsbury, to be honest with you. I know the passing offense gonna get down the field. I know he gonna scheme somebody open.
Of course.
Anything, anything better than what Sirianni. Like a lot of Philadelphia people been getting into it with each other, but and I give Nick Sirianni credit, man, won us the Super Bowl. I can't take nothing from the man.
Right.
But how you an offensive coach? You supposed to be now. You supposed to be an offensive coach. And you ain't take the play calling from this man all season. And we kept having the same problem. You see what I'm saying? So that tell
He
me,
probably just want to get a man a chance. He probably ain't
I
got that.
understand that.
He probably ain't got that. Like
Look here,
what's
man.
the name? What's the
Look
name
here,
in Detroit?
look here, man. Sometimes you just gotta, hey, dog, you ain't
Oh,
got.
I know.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
step in and just take
yeah.
over. I know. That's what I mean. You know.
Look here, cause that's finna end up costing him his job. Cause I'm finna tell you like this right now. If the Eagles don't at least make the NFC Championship next year, let me tell you something. Look, Jeffrey Lurie is a patient man. But last few years he ain't been that patient. Cause I'm just finna go on and tell you. Them rumors a couple years ago when we had that meltdown against Tampa,
Hmm.
you know that year where we lost by six straight. Look here,
Hmm.
man. They really was thinking about firing Nick Sirianni. So I don't let that fool you. And
Yeah.
look, that man done got a taste of championships. He want more. Well, I mean, shoot, he ain't getting no younger. I mean,
Nope.
so I'm very interested. I don't think they'll make a hire this week. I think it might be next week or maybe sometime after the Super Bowl. But I do feel like they're gonna make a hire pretty soon. But I know they're gonna do thorough work. And let me tell you this: I don't care what they said. Nick Sirianni ain't making the pick. I can tell you that. They gonna make it look like Nick Sirianni made that pick. The Howard
Hmm.
Roseman finna make that pick. Cause dog, I hate to sound like this, but just look at it like this. When Nick Sirianni ain't made no picks, look here. We go to the Super Bowl. I mean, I'm just stating facts. Stating
Yeah.
facts. Look here.
That
The only pick he made good as his offense coordinator was his first one, and that was Shane Steichen, the head coach of the Colts. But he wasn't letting at the beginning of his first year in Philly, he wasn't letting Shane Steichen call plays
Oh,
at
okay.
first. The first half, and then Shane Steichen took over the second half of the year. That's the only consistent coordinator Jalen had. Cause if a lot of people y'all watch football, I don't know if y'all I know y'all understand it, but let me tell you something. When you lose a coordinator, it hurts, man.
Oh,
Especially if they was the
absolutely,
play caller.
absolutely, man.
I
It
mean,
it it it
it come with
destroys
them.
it destroys the flow, man. The flow of the team, man.
Look at the Detroit Lions. As we want to be perfectly honest this year. Look, losing Ben Johnson, it hurt.
And also, what's that boy that used to be for Houston?
Well, they fired
Uh,
him. Shoot. I know you talking
oh,
about.
did they?
Yeah, they fired him at the end of last season.
Is it
Uh, so,
Slovic or something
Slovis,
like that?
yeah, he was in Miami this past year.
Oh, he was.
Yeah, he was in Miami. You know how I know the
Oh,
Eagles interviewed him today.
oh, oh. Okay.
But they said last year CJ Stroud took a step back. Well, something done happened to CJ Stroud. After what I saw today, he done took about 20 steps back.
Hey,
That's,
man. I mean,
man, that's a
he
bruh.
thrived. He thrived with Buddy.
I remember
Why?
that was his rookie
So
year.
why?
Yeah,
So why let him go?
I think him and the GM had disagreement. I don't really think it was D'Amico, man. I think it was the GM
Probably.
because that basically, from everything I read, that basically why Cliff Kingsbury ain't going back to Washington because I've been watching their station the last couple of weeks during the week, and basically they wanted him to put in a lot of into his offense, a lot of what Shanahan do and McFay. But
Mm.
Cliff Kingsbury was like, I ain't doing that. You know, you got pride, you know what I'm saying? And he wasn't talking about Dan Quinn. He came out and kind of dissed the GM because the GM came from San Fran after he left.
Mm.
So, but I do understand why they probably wanted him to add that in his offense because everything they were saying, they want uh they want uh Jalen Daniels to get more under center, do
Mm.
that play action, or he won't be able to be taking so many hits and
That
all.
part right there. That part right there.
That's the I'm with you.
See,
I'm with you,
let
Mike.
me tell you something,
I
man. I don't think it really don't give a damn matter that it matters whether you are in a pistol or you on the center. You gonna get your ass hit if they got a clear line of sight. Whichever one it is, you gonna get hit.
yeah, yeah. He just
So
know
I'm.
how to learn to protect himself.
That's it. That's all I understand about
And
this.
then and
If
then
he's
I
under
think
center, if he's under center, he's not going to get hit as much.
and
Bullshit. You gonna get
and
hit regardless, man.
and then I think the Washington Commanders had done a bad job roster construction. Cause remember I told y'all at the beginning of the season, dude, y'all went from probably one of the youngest football teams to the oldest in 1 year. Instead of y'all building or what y'all did to get to the NFC Championship game, okay, it'll be one thing is y'all went and got Von Miller for just one old guy. But nah,
Hmm.
y'all went and got several old dudes. I'm like, dude, y'all went from the one of the youngest to the oldest just that fast. And
Yep.
then another thing I think they failed to do, they never got a Debo Samuel is Debo Samuel. Okay, he's a gadget guy. Let's just be real about it. Debo a gadget guy. Okay, they never got a real number two receiver next to Terry McLaurin. That's another issue.
Mm.
That's another issue to me with the Commanders. Now, and I feel like you need to you need to go get some running backs. Cause let me tell you something. What's his name? Came from the Chargers. Uh, Can't think of his name. Bald
Oh, you
headed guy tore his
oh you ta-
ACL.
oh you talking about Austin Eckler?
Yes, not gonna cut it. Not
Nah,
gonna cut it. You need to go back, get younger. It's a young man's game.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You need to go back, and make sure you keep beefing up that offensive line every year. That's what you need to do. Cause I feel like that's another thing I feel like hurt the Eagles this year.
Is what?
They let Mekhi Becton go in free agency.
Mm.
Mekhi Becton was what are you playing as? Left guard, right guard. That right guard section was unstable this year. Even though I think the young man done the best he could because his center was trash too. Who's supposed to be an All Pro? I don't know how he made the Pro Bowl this year, but with all that stuff, he kept getting pushed back every
Hmm.
time. And I do not be shocked that the Eagles bring back Mekhi Becton this offseason because he went to the Chargers and he said he was uncomfortable with the Chargers offense. He didn't like playing. He said he didn't understand what he was doing and something like that. I was like, yep. He see that's why it ain't always good to take the money. That's
And
why it
guess
ain't
who? And guess who was the OC for the Chargers? And then he got fired.
Greg Roman.
Yep.
Greg Roman. The man ain't been good really since Kaepernick left. You know what I'm
Bas-
saying? I don't
Basically.
know. That's why I say I don't know how some of these coordinators keep getting jobs. They keep getting jobs. And like today I see Miami interview Joe Brady today. I saw that.
I wouldn't mind. Hey, you know what? I wouldn't mind if he would have got the position.
No, I think Joe Brady done proved he a good
I, that
coordinator. Like
that
he
would have been perfectly fine
and
with
be
me.
honest, he doing it in Buffalo with nothing.
Yeah, pretty
That'd
much.
be that'd be real. That'd be
Pretty
real about
much.
it.
Pretty
But
much.
I feel like Buffalo, like they dismantled their team. Like, okay, I understood why you got rid of Stephon Diggs. You felt like Stephon Diggs was a problem. Okay, you draft Coleman from Florida State. Him and the coach been getting into it or whatever happened.
Yeah,
He ain't lived
yeah.
up to what he supposed to be doing.
No,
So
he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
um, I think Buffalo got a lot of decisions to make. There's a lot of teams to do. You
Yeah.
know, I'm be real. I think the Denver Broncos ain't that good. They defense is legit, but they defense got exposed this year.
Hold on. This can't be. Oh shit. Is this true?
What happened?
I don't know if this is true or not. Let me hold on. Hang
All
on.
right,
Let
all
me
right.
let me if all I need to see is one person, and if I see it from him, then I know it's a done deal. But let me make sure first.
Okay.
Uh, okay, no, it ain't, cause I don't see it on his Facebook page. Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. All right, never mind.
And and another thing, like with all these coaching hires, let me tell you something. Some of y'all fans out there, yeah, Marcus, I'm finna talk about it till you get back on. Look at man, if y'all don't know nothing about no football, man, y'all just need a hush. Y'all don't need to be getting on your Twitters, your TikToks, and making all these videos like y'all making a video about DC Young Fly, y'all making a video about Kevin Stefanski and all this kind of stuff. Y'all dissing the man, but as soon as the man start renting, y'all gonna be the first ones on the sideline. And y'all did it. And y'all, man, you know what these jokers said today, dog?
What's that?
From what Marcus told me, these jokers said they either want Dion coaching the Falcons or Michael Vick. Do y'all realize Michael Vick record at Norfolk State this year?
Not good.
Not good. Do y'all see why Virginia Tech can't hire him? Let me tell you something. Look, Michael Vick ain't had that much gray hair in a long, and ever since I seen him. And this year, boy, they gave that man gray hair. And then that man had to fire a bunch of defensive coaches during the season. That
He did.
man ain't ready for no NFL job. Y'all need to chill. Some of y'all fans need to chill. Stay with your ears. Fans. Just don't y'all saying crazy stuff, man. That's like personally, I get mad at Eagle fans too. Jalen Hurts need to go. For what? Man won the Super Bowl. What y'all talking about? He can only they complain about the offense. He like LaShawn McCoy putting out that false statement, is Jalen the problem? Okay, is Jalen the problem? Okay. If the man was passing good last year and won the Super Bowl, what changed this year? You see what I'm saying? So then the Sean McCoy talking about he couldn't run some certain concepts. Then one of the big Philly media people had to go out and say, "Nah, LaShawn, that ain't true, and it ain't Jalen, pretty much." So that killed all that. Even though I know it's gonna be a lot of pressure on Jalen next year, which I think he'll handle it very well. But but I'm not gonna lie, really, I know we got a long time for the off season start.
Hmm.
And the way Howard Rose been talking to me, unless they get wooed, he ain't moving AJ Brown. That's why I say it depends who this offense coordinator is. I got to see who it's gonna be. I got to see who it's gonna be.
I'm gonna tell
Because
you something. If he go, he going to New England.
yeah, but you know what the Eagles gonna do, New England? What y'all gonna give us for 'em?
Oh, of course.
Yeah, cause Mike Vrabel want him back. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. But I think AJ gonna have to realize too. Look here, man. I'm trying to win some rings. It ain't my quarterback. Look, man, Jalen Hurts is his. I think Jalen Hurts is his daughter. That's why when they say the friction with them, I believe probably fighting like brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that man is his daughter, God daddy. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts is that man daughter, God daddy.
Oh.
So Jalen Hurts, the reason AJ Brown is an Eagle. A lot of people forget that. Jalen Hurts, the one that told them to go get him. He available. So I feel like they need to get the whole. They need to get the offense right. They need to get the offense right. And I feel
Hmm.
like if they get the offense right, they'll be fine. Now, because I don't see them spending a lot of money. They're gonna spend the money on the defensive end this offseason, far as they go. Because you
Okay.
gotta re up Jordan Davis. You gotta you gotta re up Jalen Carter starting to come up with contract. You gotta re up all these boys.
Hmm.
Quinion Mitchell gonna be coming up following year. Cooper DeJean, you got to pay these boys. So
Yeah, man.
now that's why I say they need to go on and handle their business now.
All right.
So, but let me tell you something. They need to handle their business now because there's a lot of teams coming. Like the Chicago Bears coming. Even though they lost
Yes,
tonight,
sir.
the Chicago Bears coming. Well, look, You get because I think, be honest, I think they got enough on offense. They might need to beef up their offensive line some more, but they just need to add to their defense some more.
Hmm.
But the Bears coming. The Bears
Yeah,
right
some
there.
yeah, some teams are built for like right now. It's just a matter of a piece or two or whatever, or it could be even a coach or coordinator, whatever way. So plug and play and go.
Then you got who else? Who else gonna be should be good next year? Detroit, depending who they hire, they offense coordinator. I don't know who the names I heard. I heard Mike McDaniel, uh your boy, since the Bears got eliminated, he can interview now. Uh with the Chiefs. Marcus always talking about it.
With the who?
He used to be with the Chiefs.
Oh,
Uh
you talking about Nagy?
no, 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 no. Berenemies or whatever his
Oh,
name.
oh,
Ed
oh,
Berenemies.
oh, 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 Eric Bieniemy.
Yeah, he might be going. I can see him. I can see him looking at that Detroit OC job. That make a little bit of sense. Um, Matt Nagy finna get a head coaching job. As crazy as this sound like the Titans about to hire him. I don't see how. I don't, man. Some of these
Oh, really?
coaches, man. Some of these coaches, I don't see how they get no head coaching job, man. I swear. I swear, some of these coaches,
Hey,
man.
hey, man.
I'm telling
It's
you,
some people that deserve one that ain't gonna get
right,
it. It's some that deserve one that ain't gonna get no interview.
right. Cause I'm like, who Matt Nagy one good? He had what one
Just
good
gotta
year
wait.
with the Bears, I think,
Yep.
and then he went down the drain. I don't think he did that good in Kansas City when he went back. So that's why I'm like, Matt Nagy, all
Well,
this Matt.
when he went there, that team just made him look good because he was there. That's all
Yeah,
that was.
yeah. I
That's
don't
all
think
that was.
I don't think Matt Nagy.
You
Yeah,
know who else they said that about?
huh?
They said the same. They said the same thing about Eric Bieniemy when he was in Kansas.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing about Eric Bieniemy when he was in Kansas.
Yep, that's right. That's
And they
right.
and they a lot of reports say that's the excuse why he never got a head coaching job. They were like,
Damn.
That man had to go to
so
UCLA last year,
whatever.
y'all.
But see
That
how
man
that
had to
don't
go
apply,
to
that don't apply to Matt Nagy.
right, right, exactly. I think old boy tonight from the Knights game finna get a head coaching job.
What could be
Don
different?
Shula
I wonder.
grandson. Is that Don Shula grandson, the defense coordinator for the Rams?
I think that's his
Mike
Think
grandson.
that's
Shula?
the grand. Think that's
Mike
the
I think that's his
Shula?
grandson.
grandson.
Yeah, I think he finna get. He probably gonna get that Miami job.
Hmm.
He probably gonna get that Miami job. That make a whole bunch of sense
Hmm.
for them. That sound like they type of hire. Cause look, man, shoot. Now I've been seeing stuff. I don't think old boy finna get the head coaching job in Pittsburgh now after what I saw today.
Who's supposed to be
Um,
getting it?
shoot, man, they fly. Me and Marcus was
Excuse me.
thinking, what's the D coordinator in Minnesota? Uh,
Flores?
we thought he might get it because he was there a couple years ago. But you know who they flying in to interview tomorrow? Mike McCarthy.
I think Flo might. I don't know how true it is, but I've been seeing him linked to Baltimore.
I want to say yeah. That I with us looking at it, it make a whole bunch of sense. But how they owner was talking the other day, It probably won't.
Talking about in that press conference.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I think he don't put himself in a bad situation. They shouldn't have fired John Harbaugh.
Shit, too late now.
Man, that man talking about even if John Harbaugh would have won the division. This man said if John
I heard
Harbaugh
him.
even won the division, he was still gonna fire. That what he said in the press conference.
Yeah,
That's what he said. He said if he would have won the division, I still gonna fire. So that mean to tell me if John, let's say the Ravens would have gotten the playoff, made a run to the Super Bowl, so you still gonna fire. That what it sound like to me. Sound like
yeah.
it basically like I told Mark. I believe everything that report that came out a
I
few
believe
weeks ago
everything
about Lamar
that
Jackson and John Harbaugh getting into it. I believe
That report about what now?
it. Lamar Jackson and John Harbaugh getting into it. I believe it. I believe it because they said that
Let's look
Lamar Jackson was
at the
coming in,
closing.
going to sleep, and all that. He up all night streaming, playing video games. I believe all that. Especially after what Marcus said, he be at the food truck at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Who the fuck be at the damn food truck at 1 o'clock in the morning?
Man, you be surprised. We got one down here to be open that late. Yeah, you be surprised they'll be out like that, dog.
The Sam hell is going on,
And
man?
I'm talking about during the week too.
They be like that in Savannah.
Yeah, it be like that down here, dog. I ain't gonna lie, I don't
Yeah,
went
that ain't
real
even
late.
nothing weird.
Yeah, ain't nothing weird. It's just him going to the food truck at 1 o'clock in the morning. When you got people that work for you, you can send to go do that. Yeah. And I mean, he liked the video game stream. I didn't even know he was a big streamer like that till Marcus told me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't know he video stream like that. You know,
Yeah, he got a Twitch channel.
so I believe he was falling asleep in offensive
But
practice.
most of this generation, but most of this generation of pro athletes, like I said the last time we recorded, they didn't grow up watching football games. They play
Mm-hmm.
football, but
Mm-hmm.
they played Madden, NFL 2K more than they did sitting in front of a TV watching a football game. They might watch highlights on YouTube and shit like that. But
Mm-hmm.
that's just how that generation grew
Yeah.
up. So they just some game playing motherfuckers. But the difference is I don't play in the NFL. It's all right for
Right.
me to be playing
Right.
in Madden
Right.
on my free time. That's the same thing. That's the same thing with me.
Oh, he froze up.
With
You
Call of
froze up,
Duty.
bro.
Yeah, I play Call of Duty every once in a while, but shit, I do it in real life. So that video game that can't impress me because I can let that
Right.
shit go in real life.
Right. Right. I totally agree with you.
Nah,
Mm.
I was thinking.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling y'all, man. Lamar Jackson, well, I give him Baltimore. I give him if it go left
So I
this
don't
year,
get
he probably gone after this season.
see.
Well, next season.
Yeah, and that's what's gonna be funny. They let go Jim Harbaugh. They let go Harbaugh. They let go Harbaugh. They keep Lamar Jackson happy. Now it's gonna be funny when he still leave a year or two from now, and they
Yep.
ain't got neither one on.
Yep. Yep. That's why I said I don't think Flores getting that job. Cause Flores gonna be on his ass. You know what
That's
I'm
act,
saying?
and that is actually what is needed.
they gonna get somebody to cater to him. Which you right, Mike. But
Which
they
is
watch.
a damn problem to do that.
You
Yep.
don't want a coach to be on his ass, man.
Right. He wants somebody. Hey, we need you to do this on Sunday. Cause dude, I think he
Because
was
they just
trying to
had somebody
sabotage.
that was on the fired him.
I told Marcus I felt like he was trying to sabotage Harbaugh all year. Cause the dude hardly practiced all year. If you go back and look, they kept talking about he had an injured knee, injured this. I said Lamar Jackson ain't never had these too many injuries. What in the world?
Follow the patterns, man. That's
Yeah,
all you got to do.
he was trying to sabotage.
Mm,
Which
mm,
I mean,
mm.
he ended up getting his way. You got him out of there. But you better make sure you know what you're doing. That's all I got to say.
This is a result-oriented
Cause
business,
see,
bro.
they already said if it was up to the Ravens, they would have the Seahawks head coach.
Ooh,
Because that was their defensive coordinator a couple years ago. But they blew that. See, now your defense is trash.
mm, mm, mm.
That's why I say, man, I don't know who getting that job. It's too hard to tell, man. It's too hard to tell.
We'll see. We will see.
That's like these college jobs. Like I was telling Marcus the other day, I ain't talked to you. I didn't like how Kenny Dillingham handled that situation with Utah. Me personally, because you were finna go to retire. They already had the coach waiting. And then once you, because I knew when he said, I'm a free agent, I'm free, anybody come get me. I said, man, that joker finna take that Michigan job. And I be damn, that's what he did. Dude, don't you know? I told Marcus this. Don't you know he rated BYU and Utah staff? Like, rated them. Like, them jokers basically had to rebuild their whole staffs. I don't even know what they finished. So,
I saw little bits and pieces of it, man. Hey,
like,
man, it's
man, like I like Kenny Dillingham as a coach now. Don't get it twisted.
no, no, no,
I
no, no.
just feel
Wrong guy. Kyle
Kyle
Whittingham.
Dillingham. I got my killing there, Lord. Kyle Dillingham. I like him as a coach. I like both of them, man. But I mean, I think he gonna do good at Michigan, but I don't know if he gonna win no national championship in Michigan.
He pretty much gonna do the same thing he did at Utah. He's gonna
Now,
win a
one
lot of
thing, one thing at Utah he done, they're gonna prioritize. They're gonna make sure you have offensive defensive line.
yeah,
That's one thing he gonna do.
yeah.
That's one thing at Utah they always did.
He
So
gonna he gonna he's gonna win games there the same way he did in Utah.
yeah, and I
Now
like his offensive coordinator. I like his defense coordinator.
as far as to take it to the next level, well,
Well, I saw him on the Urban, that podcast, Urban Meyer and them boys
hmm
guy. I saw he was on there. Man, he said your boy need a lot of work. He said they ain't do no quarterback training with the boy. I said, dang. I said, Shereen Moore, you messing up like that, man. Boy, I tell you, man,
fundamentals are important, bro.
man, let me tell you something, man. School like that, boy. Let me tell you something. A school like Penn State, Michigan, schools like that, it's gonna be a long time for a black man to get a job there, man. I'm just gonna tell you. Gonna be a long
Facts,
time. It's gonna be
facts.
a long time, boy. That man done messed it up for a lot of folks to me. And I know who probably the next black head coach up there. You know my boy at Southern Miss left.
Did he?
Yeah, he left. He took the Memphis job.
Oh,
Shoot.
okay.
He look in 1 year at Southern Miss, he got them 7 wins. They had one win. They either had one win or no wins the year before. But
Yeah.
that Memphis opportunity came open and that was hard to resist. So he had to take it, which I don't blame him. I don't take it. And they up there with the transfers. I think they said Memphis got. I read today And I follow a guy on YouTube. I need to get him some information and see if he want to come on with us. Um, Memphis had 40 something transfers last I seen.
Ooh,
Seen like
damn,
yesterday.
damn. Okay.
Yeah, Charles Huff know what he doing. He probably the next big black head coach that might
Right.
get up there, but it depends on what he do at Memphis, of course. But I ain't gonna lie to you, man. For college football, I think one of the most underrated underrated signings that's been this offseason as far as head coach is Arkansas new head coach. Ryan Silverfield came from Memphis, was the head coach
Oh,
of Memphis.
yeah.
Now what he gonna do at Arkansas first year, I don't know. It's hard to tell. You don't never know. But you know, we'll see. But I do think that's gonna be a lot of interesting things next football season, which I can't wait. Lakers just beat the Raptors. Anybody want a basketball score? I got the game on. I had it on, matter of fact. But it's gonna be interesting. Uh
You got that right.
Football season. Like I've been playing again since I've been off. I was playing the college football game. I was just simulating seasons, just see how stuff go.
Mm-hmm.
Bruh, they had 1 year I simulated, and Kirby Smart left Georgia and went to the NFL. He just dipped. Then like Marcus
Mm.
Freeman always dip on the NFL on that game. Uh Dillingham always retire.
Always retire.
Except for one season he went somewhere else. Somewhere else. Other than that, most time he retired.
Mm. Okay.
But yeah.
I know my boys lost a lot, but we actually been gaining a lot back in return. So we're not
I
really
like I like
doing.
what you I like what y'all did today. Y'all got like the best junior college quarterback today. I saw
Yeah, I
that.
saw. I saw that. Yeah. Hey,
Mhm.
hey.
I've been keeping up with y'all.
We just gotta pluck at it just like a chicken, man. Just gotta keep plucking.
Man, I
We ain't
think
got to.
y'all
We ain't
finna.
got. See the thing. We don't have to get the biggest, man. We just adopt the. We just adopt that Indiana style, man. We just get players that
Yeah.
buy in, and it ain't gotta be the. It ain't gotta be no fives. Just shoot. Just stay in them threes and fours. It'll add up eventually.
But see, he's starting to get the fives now.
I mean, that's. I mean, if they come, that's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah.
That's cool.
Um,
That's cool.
um, like I told, like me and Marcus on talked about it. Let me tell you something. Kurt Sinetti, like I know we had it in the group chat. We were talking about him to the NFL. The man going NFL. He's 60-something years old. First of all, and then he said it the other day during their press thing. He said, "Man, I ain't going no NFL." Then another thing too. Both his coordinators, they don't been with him from the start, from his first job,
His very first.
his very first job. Dude, these dudes were making only $6,000 a year.
Damn.
Yeah, they
Okay.
been with him like they started off with quality control coaches and all this stuff from his first job, and they've been with him ever since. That's why I said I don't think to get his coordinators away from him, it's gonna take a lot because they loyal to him, and
It's
Indiana paying them.
it's hard. Hey, they better.
As
It's only
long as
right.
he,
It's only right, man.
yeah, yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
It's hard. It's hard to find loyalists like that, man.
Man, I'm finna tell y'all something right now. One of the schools that's gonna be hurting next year, I think, is Ohio State.
Why you say that?
They lost their top recruiter, Brian Hartline.
Oh, that's right.
He going to
He went.
South Florida. And like I told me and Marcus when we were talking about conference expansion and all this type of stuff, South Florida, they've been the team that's spending the most money for the G5 schools. They've been the schools spend the most money, and I don't think South Florida going to be in the American Conference much more longer. I think probably by within the next 2 years, I think they're going to be in the Big 12
Hmm. Okay.
because one of their biggest donors, he like something big in the Big 12, graduated from South Florida. Look, they opening up a new stadium, not next season, the season after, on campus,
Hmm.
new stadium. They trying to do big things.
Hey, they kind of like they're gonna be like how the Vanderbilt was this season, eh?
Yeah, yeah. And Vanderbilt is put money into their football. Man, I ain't realized this. I'm telling Marcus. Like I said, since I've been home, I've been watching stuff. I ain't realized Vanderbilt put that much money in their football, basketball, now programs like that. They built a whole brand new basketball facility for the basketball
Hmm.
team. As you see, they only lost 2 games this year.
Hey
And
man, they balling, man.
yeah, you get the right coaches too, man. They ended
All
up.
that it all that matters, bro. The right people got to be in the right place, man.
And then I didn't know this. You know how all these schools getting general managers now and all this. Vanderbilt was the first school to hire the GM position. I didn't know that.
Hmm.
They looked at it right during around that COVID time, 2021. They hired him, and they've been building up ever since. Ever since.
I
Lost the
guess
building.
that proves to be a smart decision, then.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, man, it seems like everybody think Vanderbilt was flopping. It was just Diego Pave. I'm telling you, they're gonna be there next year. They're gonna be there next year. And I know my boy from South Florida went to Auburn, and he got a quarterback, and he got some of his receivers to go with him. But I ain't gonna lie, I gotta see it at Auburn. I don't know how it's gonna work at Auburn. I kind of was let down that he left to go to Auburn, but we'll see how it work out for him.
Right.
Put it like that. We'll see how it work out for him. But like I told Marcus, even Bill Belichick got a chance to be good next year if he be there. And make sure we put that out there. If he be there,
You know, because
if
I'm
he be
not 100% certain
like
that he'll be there.
you
Anything
saw
can
who
happen.
Mike, you saw who he hired as his offense coordinator.
Who?
I'm gonna let Marcus
Bobby
tell you.
Petrino punk ass.
Oh.
That's his OC, aka coaching waiting.
Maybe he'll walk out on them like he walked out on the Falcons.
That was a horrible hire. But oh well.
I ain't gonna lie, his offense was one of the top offenses in the SEC this year.
Man, fuck that cracker.
I know y'all don't like that, man, but I'm just saying, man. Y'all feel like how I feel about Chip Kelly.
I'm not saying the dude ain't never had a good offense. He always had that. I know that. I ain't crazy now. You know what I mean? But
He's a
I'm
good
just
coach, but he's not a good human being.
Yeah, he
He's
just
a
like Brian
horrible
Kelly.
guy.
He just
He's a
like Brian
horrible
Kelly.
guy.
Yeah, he Brian Kelly.
He
I'm with
coached
Brian
bad
Kelly.
character.
Let me ask y'all this. Since we talk about character and stuff, y'all think Brian Kelly gonna get another coaching job?
Yes.
When?
it's possible.
Anytime he want one.
It's
Anytime he
possible.
want one.
I agree with you, but I'm gonna say this: this all season, I'm with you. He probably get a job whenever he want, but I think it's gonna be at a smaller scale.
I don't even think that, Miles.
You don't think so? They say he a
Nope.
bad dude. They say he. I ain't know he was treating them coach. Well, we seen it on the y'all. Everybody watch LSU and Notre Dame game where he used to yell at them coaches on the sideline and all
But
that stuff.
this thing, Miles.
when he was winning, him yelling at them coaches and them players was him being passionate and being motivational. When he started losing, he was yelling at them coaches and them players. Now he being hard. Now he being an asshole. Which one is it? Y'all
Yeah.
can't. Either he was an asshole the whole time,
Well,
or he was, or he was,
I'm
or he
a
was passionate the whole time.
well. I'm gonna tell you with this. From a little bit I know, especially what Josh Pat said, and what I know, being a Notre Dame fan, the man just ain't want to coach no more. As y'all heard what happened, all of us heard what happened at LSU. They say he wouldn't even get on the road and recruit no more.
Mm, mm,
Talking about he wanted to go lay on the beach and all type of stuff.
mm,
You know what I'm saying? And then I think he another one
Damn.
of them coaches, and he about 60 something. He should be about 60 something now.
yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, if he come back, that gonna be a last job. Cause the only reason I say that, and then I heard how he used to treat some of his former assistants, like perfect example, who Mike mentioned earlier, Clark Lee. They say he treated Clark Lee bad at Notre Dame. They say that's another reason Clark Lee left and went to Vanderbilt, took that Vanderbilt job as soon as it came open. So, like I said, like Marcus said, he probably will get another job, but
He will get another job. Ain't no problem. When he ready to get a coach somewhere, he will get another job. And
yeah,
I ain't talking about it no Valdosta State either.
no, no,
He
no.
gonna be at a D1 school, maybe a Power 5 conference. He will get another job. You got
Hmm.
certain people. Let's not play crazy, y'all. I don't want to say the word.
Yeah, I know what you're going. Yeah,
Certain people will always be able to get those jobs, and certain people won't
see,
will never be able to get those jobs.
yeah, and I'm gonna
I
go on and
mean,
say this up there where Mike at right now. I don't know who the head coach at Northwestern. I forgot the dude's name. They won their bowl game. They won, I think they won 7, 8 games this year. Whatever at Northwestern. They opened up that new stadium. But I think he made a big mistake who he hired as his offense coordinator for next year. And
Who?
he hired Chip Kelly. He hired Chip.
the head coach is named David Braun,
Okay. Let me
and
tell
I
you about
remember him because he played for Northwestern a long time ago.
okay. Now let me tell you about Mr. David Braun. You know they opened up that new stadium at Northwestern, right? And if I ain't gonna say it this year, might be next year. If they start off bad, that man gonna get fired. And Chip Kelly right there to pounce on it. Cause I do like who he got as a quarterback now in the portal. He got
Who?
Aiden Childs from Michigan State.
Ooh, okay.
So
Yeah, I
I
know
do
him.
like who he got in the portal.
Okay.
So Chip might do it so good for he can jump on pounce on that job. And Northwestern, another school trying to put money in their football. All these schools trying to put money in their football program. You know,
Yeah.
Look at UCLA. That's why I say they're gonna end up going back to the Pac-12. They want to win, but I don't think they can win in the Big Ten. I just don't see it.
Mm. Not no football.
No, I don't think hell they ain't doing it in basketball either.
They stay long enough. They'll do it in basketball. They ain't never doing it in football though.
Nah, that's why I say, man. I think they need a. That's one of them teams that need to hurry up, get back to the Pac-12. That's one of them teams. I think, like I told you, I think Stanford gonna end up back in the Pac-12, and maybe Cal. I think I can see Cal going back to the Pac-12 too. Make sense.
Yeah,
I put it
I
like this. I won't be shocked if the Mountain West get dismantled in the next few years.
and they do for that because really they were supposed to get uh dismantled or whatever. That should have been in the word.
Like I told Mike earlier, as soon as UNLV leave and go to the Pac-12, which is gonna happen, that's when the Mountain West will be done for. I think. But see, because I know when they first talking about expanding the Pac-12, the new Pac-12, they were talking about if they take UNLV, they got to take Nevada too. Because it's something about
Yeah.
UNLV and they got some kind of deal with UNLV and Nevada. So it's gonna be it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting.
Earlier today, you had posted something about Kawhi
Mm-hmm.
getting sent home, and I posted my theory in the chat right after you posted it. So you think he actually hurt for real, or this just him taking his load, doing his load management thing, just taking his rest? Because now you just can't rest the player anymore. You got to actually have a reason,
Yeah.
or else they'll find your team. So I'm thinking it's not as bad as they blowing it up to be. I just think it's just him taking games off like he always done, even it all going all the way back to San Antonio, just to make sure that he ready for the playoffs in April. He finna go ahead and start resting up now, taking games off.
Yep. I agree with you. I agree with you. Because I mean, let's be real. The Clippers another team. They ain't finna win nothing. They ain't finna win nothing. They ain't finna win nothing. Be perfectly honest with you.
I tell you what though, Miles, the West this year, it just ain't. I mean, it just ain't no runaway winner. People thinking
Nah.
OKC gonna just take it again. It ain't impossible for them to win this year.
Shoot, they can't beat the Spurs. That's one thing I noticed. That's the team I seen giving them the problems. The
Yeah.
Spurs been giving them problems.
So,
Um,
so I,
I think when Denver get, I haven't watched too much basketball, but a little bit I watch.
mhm,
When Denver get healthy, they gonna be right there. You know,
yeah.
and you know the hype,
That's another.
and you know the hype machine gonna have the Lakers there all the time.
Yeah.
Even though
Yeah.
they ain't get,
They gotta get healthy too. Shit.
even though I think they're gonna get eliminated in the first round again.
Hmm.
They're not going to be in the playoffs long.
No. And LeBron, I'll be happy to walk you to the door. As soon as
Yep.
you and your son, as soon as the season over with.
I think that's it right here, cuz.
Sure, they trying to say he trying to get to Cleveland.
Well, give
But
him his damn walking. Give him his
Cleveland
damn
ain't
walking
going.
papers.
Hell, I don't even think they barely in the play in.
Who
If the
Cleveland?
playoffs started today, yeah.
Oh, they in the top in the East. They in the top six. I think. Had to look. Cause when I saw it the other night, they was in like the top six.
They're in fifth place.
They in fact, yep.
I'm looking at it now. They're in fifth.
But I think they done had a lot.
2019.
I didn't know they had a lot of injuries this year.
Who, Cleveland?
Mm-hmm. And me, and I know everybody been dissing the Pacers because they've been so bad, but I'm not finna diss the Pacers because they knew this was gonna be a chop it up season anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then that other report that came out today too, Mark, is about um all those teams. The reason why all them teams ain't made no trade yet because they trying to wait and see what Giannis doing.
Yeah, that's it right here, bro. Listen, I ain't what transpired a couple of nights ago, bro, when they played Minnesota, bro,
Hmm.
and they booed Buddy on the court,
I
bro.
heard. I heard.
And you seen Buddy was in tears, man.
I ain't even see it. I
Bruh,
ain't see it.
bruh, Buddy, was it during the game or at the press conference? No, it was at the game. He was on the sideline. Buddy was in. Listen, bro, I've never seen this. I'm about to be 44 years old, bro. I've never seen a player of that caliber
Mhm.
crying on the sideline.
Well, they front office made a dumb move.
So this dude, like he
Like like they
wiping
front
wiping wiping tears with his head down, bro. This it right here, cuz.
yeah. He ain't winning no championship in Milwaukee. I gonna tell you that now.
Mm.
And then first of all, they made the wrong choice by hiring Doc Rivers. That's my personal opinion. And
They did.
and
They did.
then y'all go get what's the center that was in Indiana?
Miles Turner.
That ain't
Mm-hmm.
made no sense to me in the offseason. Get him for. You know what I'm saying? Really, he probably should have stayed where he was. But we ain't finna
He
get all up into that. Um, I just feel like I don't know where he gonna go because be honest with you, if I'm the Spurs, if I'm the if I'm the Spurs or somebody like that, I'm not messing up my team for him.
yeah, now it's certain players. If we can keep if we can keep core, it's some on there that I can put out there.
And
Right.
none of them will get you Giannis.
But this
But
thing, they gonna wait. Yeah, I already know where Mike going with it.
You might
you
get you the
already know.
masses.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all. I think this gonna be one of the boringest trading deadlines they ever had this year. Because, dude, I looked at it last night because I was looking at some stuff and Marcus, remember me and you were talking about Miami trying to get Ja?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's
That's
gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen now.
why you say
I
that.
I never knew
I was
that was
determined.
gonna happen at all.
Yeah, I think if he do get moved, I think he either going to Sacramento or Toronto
Ooh.
because they got everything. They got everything Memphis wants. Both teams do.
Yep.
Young
Okay.
players
And
and
he ain't got
draft
no
picks.
and he ain't got no trades, so that means they can ship his ass off anywhere they want to. He
And
can't
then
do
because
shit about
because
it.
at first I was like, man, why the hell they'll send them to Sacramento? But Sacramento might do like they like the Wizards got with Trey Young. He gonna be set quote unquote. He gonna be the stepping stone to the first part of the rebuild or
Mm.
something like that. That was Sacramento. Cause be honest, Sacramento ain't got nothing but a bunch of old guys, bro. They relying on Russell Westbrook and
They
DeMar DeRozan.
they about to bust that
Mm-hmm.
team up. They about to bust that team up too.
Well, they don't won five straight, so I mean, I ain't saying they finna do nothing, but you know, cause Sabonis, matter of fact, Sabonis just came back. I think Friday night, and they talking about he on the block. The team I
I
heard
saw
trying,
that. I
the
saw that.
team, the team I heard trying to get him. That's actually a perfect fit. It's Charlotte.
Yeah.
That's just a perfect fit. Say they won't have to give up no players, nothing draft picks. That's all. That's all Sacramento want.
I also heard Kaminga and Al Horford for him too.
Yeah, I heard that too. Yep. Yeah. The Kings really want Kaminga. I listened to the Sacramento station last night. They really want Kaminga. They wanted Kaminga since the off season. But they finna try to shit the Warriors because basically they saying the price we gave y'all in the off season, that ain't Dave's price.
Hmm.
Cause he ain't
When
playing.
it was first offered.
Shit, yep.
Do you know how many games the Hawks have won since uh we got CJ McCollum on our team?
Shoot, I don't think
This
none.
upgrade, this big upgrade from Trey Young,
Shoot, I think what one?
none, none.
Dude, dude.
Do you know Trey Young was a defensive liability on our team?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know that our defensive grade has went down
Bro.
since Kispert and McCollum has came to our team? It
Well,
actually got worse.
well, you know what I think? I think that was an excuse because I think your head coach just ain't like Trey Young. And I
And they
ain't even
ain't
no
want
Hawks fan.
and they ain't want to give Trey Young that 49 million that was gonna be due to him
Yep.
either.
Yep.
Mm.
That's what it
And,
was.
and
That's what also it
but
was about.
but I ain't gonna lie to you. Quote unquote, if he do re-sign with the Wizards, you see how I did that. Quote unquote,
Hmm.
if he do, boy, they need a lot of work. Cause I played with them on 2K, they ain't got nothing, boy. They ain't got nothing.
Miles, they're not even playing Trey Young in Washington because
I know. I
they're
listen to the radio
tanking.
station.
This whole thing was a joke. They never intended on playing him because if you put him on the floor, they know he gonna win them games, and that's gonna fuck up their draft
They
stock.
gonna
That's
burn
gonna
their
fuck up
draft
their.
stock.
That's gonna fuck up. So they just gonna sit him.
Then, then I saw something today. I'm gonna look it back up and I'm gonna send it to y'all. They talking about Washington might try to trade for Michael Porter,
Yeah, but this the thing.
but they gonna try.
He
Well, hold on, Marcus. They're gonna try to do the same thing they talking about, like Marcus said, with Trey Young. We gonna re-up him in the off season, but we ain't gonna play.
he definitely ain't gonna resign with them because he don't want to go there. All the teams that he wanted to go to don't want him. He wanted to go to Golden State. They don't want him. He wanted to go to Detroit. They don't want him.
Oh, Detroit don't want him. I thought that'd be the
Yeah,
perfect fit.
nah, they don't want him. It is
Man,
they don't want to deal. It's the same thing I just said about Brian Kelly. Hell of a player, they don't want to deal with the man.
mm,
And then same thing with Paul George. That podcast bullshit. They don't want to deal with that shit.
yeah, because you know this Paul George ain't done none this season.
And he ain't even nowhere near as good as Paul George. So you definitely ain't gonna put up with nobody Paul Jr.
Yeah,
doing that shit. And he on there, and you see his podcast ain't about no basketball.
nope.
He on that bitch talking like Kevin Samuels and goddamn fresh and fit and goddamn Dr. Umar and all that type shit. So instead of Umar in reverse, because he actually like white girls,
Right.
but so they don't want to put up with that bullshit.
Mm,
So
mm,
and plus his brother done made his name dirty too.
yeah, with the
They feel
brother
like
thing and all that stuff.
they feel like he had something to do with that gambling shit too. They just
Yep.
can't prove it.
Yep. Yep. Your Mark is absolutely right. Yep.
And we about 2 hours in before we jump off. J. Cole is dropping his final album on February 8th. The Fall Off. He been talking about this album for about 10 years. He been dropping little songs here and there. He dropped that little 5-song EP 2 years ago. So he actually dropping a actual album. This gonna be his first album in almost 12 years. Because Forest Hills Drive came out 2014.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Yeah, it's about 12 years. So, but he say this is it. He was one of the first rappers Jay-Z signed when Jay-Z left Rockefeller and started Rock Nation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now he pretty much got his own thing, Dreamville or whatever. Got his own roster of artists. So just wanna get y'all opinion on that. I put the song in the group chat. I don't know
Oh,
y'all what y'all thought about this song. Track
that's
two.
Oh,
that
oh, I
song.
fire. Oh, I done heard it already. It's fire,
Yeah,
man. I
that
heard it.
song
I heard it.
fire.
I heard it. I heard it when he first dropped it.
Yeah, that song fire, man. I ain't gonna lie. I sat there and listened to it as soon as you sent it. And yeah, yeah. When that
It's quite.
album comes, when the album
February
come out,
8th. February 8th.
February 8th.
And
No, it can't be that. That's a Sunday, bro.
what that
I,
mean?
I, I s- since albums drop on a Sunday. That's what that
Right?
means.
Shoot, you get
They
one.
drop albums in the time now, though. Ain't no record stores no more.
Yeah,
I mean, true,
yeah.
but I don't know, just weird, I guess, man.
Now,
I mean,
I'm gonna look it up just to make sure.
I saw February the 6th. That's what I saw.
Okay, okay. It say February 6th, which is a Friday.
That's Friday. That about yeah.
Usually the albums drop on Tuesday
Mm-hmm.
or Thursday. Like I say, even Friday is a standoffish day.
Mm-hmm.
But like I say, I think this retirement gonna be for real because honestly, he really ain't put out a lot of music in the last couple of years as it is. Like I say, he'll drop a song here and there, but like I say, he mainly been trying to get his artists going, and then he was playing in that NBA Africa League for a little while. Um, but like I say, I feel like he left a mark, man. Like I say, it was just that it was that main three. They always said it was him, Drake, and Kendrick. So now
Yep.
it's down to two left now.
Yep. Pretty
Mhm.
much. Pretty much. And then what Ti dropped today? What was that he dropped today?
A new single.
Song with for real.
Yeah, he cut all his hair off. Then he cut his hair back
hmm
off, right?
hmm
Detail sign. He's back at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the name of his album gonna be Kill the King.
Mm.
That's the name of his new album, and that comes out on 18th, I think. I ain't sure.
Yeah,
That's
I'm just
on,
waiting.
like I say,
I'm gonna get that album.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
That matter of fact, both of them.
Yeah, I have both of them.
Wikipedia says fourth quarter of 2026, but on Twitter they say January, I think January 18th. So, like I say, that Wikipedia article gonna probably change.
Mm.
And Drake was supposed to drop a new album. They they say Drake dropping a new album in the next couple weeks, and Kendrick should be dropping something else by the summer.
That sound about right.
So
That sound about right.
this music thing trying to heat up. I think the last thing I sat down to really listen to lately was that DJ Premier and Nas album
Yeah.
that they took 20 years to make.
Right. It's crazy.
Oh man.
But
All right, bro.
got to go ahead and shut it down. Like I say,
Oh,
yeah, we did.
oh, oh,
Go ahead.
you're gonna wait to get into the whole Mike Tomlin thing?
Yeah, you want to do it now?
Yeah, do it
When we
right
hop
now.
off? All right, Mike Tomlin. Okay, there's been articles circulating, rumors circulating about Mike Tomlin surrounding certain reasons he may have stepped down from the Pittsburgh Steelers. It is now come to light that he may be doing his Sharon Moore thing. Uh, there's rumors out there that he had a baby out of wedlock with a younger lady in the Pennsylvania area, and that the Pittsburgh Steelers uh threatened to fire him if he didn't step down because they don't want to deal with another scandal. They beat they let the Ben Roethlisberger
Mm-hmm.
scandal blow over. The Antonio Brown shit, they got that shit to blow over. They didn't want another scandal on their head, so they asked the man, "Hey, you can either take the window or take the stairs," basically.
Yeah, that's basically what happened.
So yeah, I just knew it. This was just this. All this just sounded so weird. Like this man just up and quit out the blue.
Mm-hmm.
It
Mm-hmm.
just had to be. It just had to be something else to it. And he not taking another job,
Right.
so it just had to be something to it. It just.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, well, at least they ain't put him in a straitjacket yet. Lord.
Yeah. He didn't do nothing crazy like Jerome Moore did.
Oh,
You know,
man.
because
I mean,
this woman didn't work for him.
man,
She didn't work for the Steelers.
Sharon Moore done messed it up for everybody.
Yeah,
Because look, I'm
especially the
I'm finna hit up another sport, but perfect example is soccer. Like, okay, you hardly got any black coaches in soccer anyway.
hmm
Like Chelsea just hired a black coach. You know what I'm saying? Good luck to him. That's all I gotta say. Hope he ain't got no scandal. He around our age, matter of fact.
Mm.
And you know, I hope he do good. I'm pulling for him. But hope he look like I don't know if he mad or nothing. I hope he don't get no scandals in England. Cause in England,
hmm
they I think we run it up here bad. Lord have mercy. Shoot. Then
thing about them soccer fans though, how they might do him. His
uh,
downfall might be he might get tired of fans. They like to throw bananas at black players and coaches or whatever.
yeah, yeah. Then
Like it's
like
1952.
who that was? What what team it was? Oh. It's a team in the Premier League. Well, they not in the Premier League. They in the level under the Premier League, the championship. Dude was the coach down there for like 3 months. That's how fast jobs change. He got offered the job in the Premier League. He took it. Look here, man. You know how bad them just this small team, them fans went off on that man for leaving them after 3 months. Boy,
Yeah, that's
man, look, Mike, dog, coaches get fired, hired and fired in soccer like it ain't. We think it be something doesn't over here. Man, if you don't do good in 3 months, you get fired. You out of there. Like, perfect example, I feel like they made a mistake was Chabi Alonso at Real Madrid right now. He
hell.
he got
Well,
fired. He was the best coach out there in basically that everybody wanted. Like Liverpool, Real Madrid, stuff like that wanted. He played for Real Madrid and he played for Liverpool. But everybody want to be at Real Madrid because that's like coaching the Lakers, the Yankees, and all that kind of
hmm
crap. They get all superstar players. Okay, of course he's Spanish, so that's a dream to go Real Madrid. Okay, he get to Real Madrid. Let me show you how these teams do you. He want to put in his plan for the team, but no. We want you to do this and coach them this way. Let superstars do what they want. That's when it go back to what Marcus said earlier. These generation of athletes, man, it's different. It's different. Like, though, they lost to Barcelona last Saturday, last Sunday, excuse me, in one of the cup games. And he wanted them to walk up there, shake their hands out of respect, Shoot, man, them jokers looked at that man, went to the locker room, man.
Damn.
Dog, that's saying I think he went to the owner. I don't think he got fired. I think he went to the owners of the team. Hey, man, I'm out. These jokers don't want to listen to me because he left a good situation where he was. He was on the team in Germany. He was coaching. Shoot, man, they won about every game 1 year. You know what I'm saying? He could have stayed there. But they want to let him bring in his tactics and how he wanted to do. But that's how some of these
and and
organizations
that,
is. Well, mine were
and
the
that's
Lakers and the Yankees.
and that's why one thing I will give John Harbaugh, he wasn't taking no job that wasn't gonna give him what he asked for. He said he wanted to have say so on his staff
Mm-hmm.
and say so in that front office. He wasn't taking no job to where he wasn't gonna have it. And if
And
he
I don't
didn't
blame
get it, he would have sat home. You got some coaches, like I said,
them.
gonna
They
take
puppies.
whatever they can get.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna take whatever they can get.
Yeah, because
Ah,
man, yeah, because when you in these contract negotiations, you gotta negotiate what you want. Because
yep.
if you don't, bro, if you like, especially like you with the Cowboys, certain teams, they gonna do you any kind of way,
hmm
pretty much. And I'm talking about all
Notice,
sports.
notice with the Cowboys, you bring up the Cowboys, the person who got they said had the head coach that had the most power ever with that team since Jerry had it was Bill Parcells. But that's Bill Parcells.
Right.
So, but so I mean, like I say, you got some people gonna take what they can get. Cause what you mean, like Tyronn Lue with the Lakers? Okay, what you mean? I can have the job, but I can't hire my staff.
Right.
And I see why he didn't take it. I see why he didn't take the
Yeah, I
job.
don't blame him. Yeah, I don't blame him. But then when JJ Redick get there, you let him get what he want though.
hmm
Yeah, that's the crazy part. Same thing. Just like in soccer, they said Real Madrid, Chabi Alonso want to bring one of his staff members that's always been with him, like trainer, right? Said Real Madrid told him no, he can't come.
Mm-hmm.
Like this dude know what he doing, but nah, they weren't happy. I would say nah, I'm good. That's what I would have did. But he
Yeah.
probably thought he could get over that. But then, especially you on them teams that got so many superstars, especially in soccer, Real Madrid, man, please, they got superstar. You got Mbappe, you know what I'm saying? Probably gonna be the star in the World Cup this year. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, so you got him and old boy shouting a few weeks ago. That played for Brazil. Junior, Vix Junior.
Neymar. Oh,
No, Vix Junior. Man,
no.
Neymar ain't even gonna be on the Brazil team, dog. He
Oh, he
stay hurt.
ain't.
He ain't even
Yeah.
dude. You know where he playing soccer at right now? He
Where he
in Brazil.
playing?
He back in his old first team in Brazil. Like he ain't even in no big league or nothing like that. Cause nobody wanted. Now one time they were talking about him coming to enter Miami, but ain't heard nothing else about it.
Where they
So
own his rights.
no, enter Miami was thinking about getting him because
Oh,
him and Messi real close. But they supposed to be in their new stadium. I think enter Miami. I think they move in their new stadium in April. I didn't even know they had started building that stadium.
yeah, yeah, 'cause they was talking about that stadium on TV.
Mhm.
Yeah, I seen
But
it.
but and then like you say, like it was the black dude. I can't think of his name right now. He was coaching the Columbus Crew in the MLS. Won the MLS Cup, not last year, but the year before. He took the job. I don't know. I don't know if y'all heard of this. It's a big club called Celtic. He
Celtic,
yep. He took the job
Celtic.
there. He took the job at Celtic. Man, that man wasn't even there a month and none got fired. Bruh. Just like that. Should have just stayed where you was. I'm gonna be honest, man. Especially like in soccer.
Yeah, hell, off of
All
blank
sport.
with his team. The Atlanta United only been around since 2018. How many times they been changed coaches in these past 8 years?
Feel like every year.
If only we could get him to run his football team like he run that goddamn soccer team.
Yep.
He would get them coaches up out of there quick.
Go
But he
go.
won't. But
Go go.
so I don't know, man.
Dude, these side man, I'm be honest, since I really started to get in soccer after COVID, I can tell you how many coaches on coach Chelsea. Ever since they had that American takeover, that dude who was part owner of the Dodgers that took over that bought Chelsea or whatever.
Hmm.
Dude, Chelsea, I know don't have about six coaches within the last 3 years. That's why I tell anybody if you're gonna coach soccer, especially over there, you might as well go to a small club first before you go big. Get you some
Yeah.
experience where they're gonna let you make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like go
That's
coach
the
in the
key part.
championship. Go
That's the
go.
key part. What you just said right there.
Mm-hmm.
Allow them to make mistakes.
Say yeah. Let you go to the championship. Like that's Europe's one of their small ones. That's where matter of fact, that's where Wrexham at now. They in the championship. They done moved up to the championship. So coaching them small before you try to get to the Premier League, La Liga, and the Italian League and all that, man. And before you do that, if you don't, you get in them big clubs, you ain't gonna be ready, man. You gonna catch it. You're gonna catch it real. And I mean, shoot, you might be fired in no time. Like I said, dude that went to Celtic, I think he done got fired within 2 months. And then, like Marcus said, don't have no scandal. Shoot, you definitely gonna be gone, especially over there.
Excuse me.
All right, well, like I said, we about to go on here. Did a full 2 hours and some change. Tomorrow night is the national championship game. Um, I'm assuming you gonna be off tomorrow night. MLK Day.
Talking to me?
Yeah.
Nah, I go in the morning actually. I'm gonna be
Oh,
done by way before the game. Come on, I can tell you that. I'll probably be here by
y'all school gonna be open.
the students and the staff. The teachers aren't, but we gotta work.
Oh,
The good
okay,
thing,
okay,
Y'all gotta
okay.
worry. Oh,
the good thing is it's flex. So I'm going in at like 7 in the morning. So I'm gonna be home by 7:45. So it's all
Alright.
good. I'm gonna be home way in
Um.
time.
okay. Yeah. Cause
Alright.
well, I'm still off, so I'm good.
Alright. So since y'all know what time I get all right, if y'all want to get something started earlier before I get home, just let me know and I'll drop the link or whatever.
Okay.
If y'all want to get something started
That,
sooner.
What
that
you think?
sounds
You
good.
wanna?
Y'all want to do it as soon as the game? You want to do it, Mike, as soon as the game start? Okay.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do
All
that.
right. We just
Alright. So
do it
I'll
by the
probably
game on.
so I'll drop a link around probably that game started at 8, right?
Yeah, it's gonna be 8. They
Alright.
say 7:30, but they probably gonna show Trump arriving and
Yeah, national anthem
hmm
Hmm.
and all that good shit.
Yeah.
But so I'll probably drop the link around 7:30.
okay.
Yeah,
Sound good.
and Isaac, you need to jump on tomorrow night too. If you're watching right now, you need to jump on tomorrow
Yeah,
night too.
yeah, you need to jump on.
But
Jump on.
like and subscribe. Share this link to others to watch.
Yes, sir.
Upvote this video in your YouTube, and we're gonna go ahead in the stream. Chauncey's podcast signing off.
About some do I know who this is, bro? Like, come on now. Are you smarter than the fifth grader? That's Booker T and Charmel. Who don't know that, bro? Come on now. That's King Booker and Charmel. Like, come on now, bro. Like, y'all need to send in better requests. Y'all lambing the bitch. Y'all making this shit kind of like too easy for me, bro. Come on now. K through 12, I finished. Don't do me like this.